All right, happy Friday, savages. Welcome to the FMJ Ghandi's Happy Friday podcast. And I'm just checking in on you after this nice week that we had here. For my audio listeners, I am doing something a little different. I'm playing Injustice: Gods Among Us after going to see, just trying something new, but also kind of creating a little theme here, because majority of this podcast, I'm going to be honest with you folks, if you looked at the description, I'm going to be talking about Batman v Superman. Was very excited about this. Go ahead and tell you some spoilers. So just wanted to try something new here, give you a little visual with my beautiful voice of an angel here. Put you on medium because you're going to kick my butt, probably, Doomsday. We'll see. So for those on YouTube, this is what you're seeing. And so we're going to be talking about Batman v Superman, some other fun stuff that happened during the week that was interesting, and continue living the dream. So Batman v Superman. All right, so if you haven't been living under a rock, you know that movie came out this weekend. And it's just, what's coming out with these comic book movies is just throwing me off. So what I want to go ahead and say right off the bat here is go see Batman v Superman in theaters, guys. Support this film. It is actually good. Don't listen to these critics here. Like, make the judgment for yourself. And I will tell you, it's a good film. I'm not trying to tell you here that I loved it or hated it, but it was a good film for what it's worth. I mean, you know what you're getting here. You're going to hear, first of all, the movie's directed by Zack Snyder, okay? All right, you're not going to see a Zack Snyder film for some Oscar-winning performances, all right? I mean, you know what you're getting. This is the same dude who I'm getting my ass whooped. Get off me, bruh. Get off me, bruh. Get off me, bruh. But the same guy who made 300. I mean, you're going to get some awesome fight scenes. You're going to get stunning visuals, which I'll say this. I saw it actually in IMAX 3D. And it was boss. And I usually don't like 3D movies because, I don't know, for me, it just messed with my eyes. But I just had to see it just to get all the stunning visuals on it. And the scenes that they take you, like Zach's direction in this is nice. Some of my favorite scenes, honestly, were of Superman doing his rescuing stuff. That scene when he's in Buenos Aires and he saves that kid from the fire. And everyone surrounds him like he's really like a deity, a god here. That was a stunning visual. Ooh, can I get him? Can I get you? Son of a bitch! Yeah, go up in that atmosphere. Get up in there. Yes! Woo! All right. God, he's still alive. Almost like the freaking movie. Oh, he wagered everything. I'm done. I can't, I had nothing left. Had nothing in the tank. Oh, and he got that health back. You cunt. Come on. Fuck! Oh, that combo. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so you have those scenes and also the destruction of Metropolis. Being able to see that from Bruce Wayne's or Batman's point of view was so dope. Like, just honestly, in a freaky way, kind of gave you I can only imagine, but like that impact of a 9/11, which I know is such a cliche comparison, but like the city was coming apart around Homeboy, and that's one of the things I like about this Ben Affleck Batman here. But going into that, and then also just the fight and chase scenes here, like in the Batmobile was dope. Trinity versus Doomsday, the Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman fight was dope. Batman versus Superman, which I believe the majority of us came to see, right? Insane. Just the just the visual presentation of that, and he's ripping pages right out of the Frank Miller Batman v Superman comic. It's something that you can't miss out on, and that's what's pissing me off about these critics here. If you go on Rotten Tomatoes, it's sitting at a 29%. 29%, even though the audience liked it like 71 or something to that effect. And it's just like, I look at these reviews and it's just like everyone's coming at it just like, it's not exactly how I imagined it would be, therefore it's not good. And it's like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, can't you just go and enjoy a film nowadays? Everyone's got to be a freaking critic and say, it should have been done this. Everyone can jot down on a notepad all the corrections that they want to make. But can you write a script? Can you direct? Do you know cinematography, presentation, all of that goes in putting a movie in production? And I'm not saying this to say that, oh, all movies should be excused, everyone should be good, but go see it. Just go see it and try to look for the good in it. Even bad movies can be good. I know good, bad movies. But at the same time, it's not fair, some of these criticisms. It's just BS. Because there's so many redeeming moments in this film where they have potential. And it's now, movies have become this thing where you honestly can't judge the first movie. Because they're making them more like TV shows now, where it's like, okay, you ever watch a TV show, watch the pilot, and the pilot is trash, garbage, right? But if you watch a couple more shows, which is the beauty of Netflix, where you can binge watch and kind of like, all right, here it is, it's picking up that tempo, it's moving along. That's what you have to do with these comic book movies now. And a lot of, I believe, the mainstream audience, the problem is that the exposure to comics or the level of detail, like, this is complete fan service to DC fans. I will say that off the bat. It is complete DC fan service. Like, if you've like grown up with the cartoons at the very least of, you know, Batman, Superman, Justice League, any of that stuff, like, you were excited for this film. You're going to go see it regardless. It's the mainstream folks who are not, which I feel like, honestly, comics are now mainstream. Like, I feel like this generation, the millennials, all that kind of stuff, this is the kind of stuff that you grew up watching. So, and even like Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, whatever you want to call it, like, everyone has familiarity with these. So it's really fan service to hardcore. The casual fan should still see it. If you're going into it, just go in there for the spectacle. And some more redeeming. Ben Affleck, the hate that he got when that was announced. Oh my, and I said it too. I hold to this one. I was right. I was like, you know what? Give him a chance. Because homie's been killing the game in movies since then. Gone Girl, Argo, which I haven't seen yet, but he won Best Director for that. I've never hated on Ben Affleck. Even Daredevil, people hate on that so much. It's not the best film ever, and it really isn't. But it was just like, it wasn't like he wasn't trying. Like, he had a commitment. Like, and you see that come over here into Batman. Like, the guy likes comics, and I'm really excited for the Batman script that they're putting together. And homie pretty much stole the film. This was not a Superman film. This was a Batman movie. It was all about bats. Feel bad for Supes. Like, he got his sequel hijacked, but hey, what are you going to do? Sometimes, you know, just let bats be great. Let Ben Affleck be great. It's insane. And that kind of like Superman, Henry Cavill, homie was just okay. He was really just okay. And it's not fair because it's Superman. Like, when you think about Superman, it's like he's an alien. He's not connected. He has that duality. He has the face of Clark Kent, and he's not really part of the human race. He's an alien. So a lot of the dialogue that he's given doesn't help him, because it's more of him just reacting to situations. like when they're talking about Superman on the news, and it's like he's a threat. Who gives him the authority to do this? And so it's just a lot of Henry Cavill, just like these facial expressions, like man, looking down at the ground, like what's down there, buddy? What's this? Like he just not connected sometimes, unless he's with Lois Lane or whatever, and then it's just like, oh, I got me a woman and stuff like that. And it's just, and Amy Adams did not have a fair role in this. I've seen some of her other work. She's actually pretty good. This film is just like, they just made Lois Lane so stupid. And she's so much better than that. Like, Lois Lane is a reporter. Like, she gets into tough situations. She's not doing stupid stuff like specifically throwing the kryptonite spear into some puddle or pond. And which kind of brought me back to Batman, where why would you leave a weapon of that power just behind? Like, that's not a very Batman-y thing to do. And then she takes it, throws it into that little pond or puddle, or whatever you want to call it. And then later on, we need the spear again. How she knows that they need the spear again is beyond me. Little plot hole there. Okay, I'll give it. This movie does have some plot holes in it. But then she tries to go and retrieve it, and while she's trying to retrieve it, she collapses in, then she ends up having to be rescued by Superman, who's in the middle of a fight with Doomsday. It's like, okay, wow. That's what we're gonna do here. Just interrupt that. I gotta come save you, woman, real quick. Yeah, it's like, come on, Lois Lane can save herself. Like, she's dope. So I hope they can change her character a little bit more and stop having her be the damsel in distress and everything. But yeah, so it's just like, is Superman really just Henry Cavill reacting? And again, what I'll say is pretty much what Superman does. When you go back and you think about the character of Superman, all he does is react to a problem or react to something. He's not the one really initiating anything. He's always really just kind of go along his own way. And if he hears, there's a tragedy happening around the world, let me go save that. Like, he's never the front man initiating. And that's where Batman comes in. Batman is the one who's always like preemptive and like planning ahead of time and doing all of that jazz. So that's when Superman comes in like a boss like that, it's a problem. So Henry Cavill, great Superman. You know, he fits the role. He looks the part. He is the part. He is it. But it's just not a lot he's given to work with. So it's hard to be on Team Soups, honestly. It's really all about Batman. But I will tell you about someone who I was pleasantly surprised about was Wonder Woman. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but Gal Gadot was dope. Like, I was wrong about her. She got it right. Oh man, I'm trying to get that. Got him. But yeah, she was a badass. She won me over. I will say she didn't have that much dialogue in the film. What she did have was decent. Nothing wrong with it. Pulled it off. I was entertained. And her in the Wonder Woman outfit, when you actually get to see it, she looked good. She looked badass. Like, I was a little frightened. And when she was fighting Doomsday and took that hit and got back up and was still smiling, I was like, okay, here we go. And that music, that soundtrack, that dun, 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 it was like that Greek 300 style jazz. I was like, okay, it's on. Now, I will say, though, what I was right about, still right about the physique somewhat. Because, I'm about to get, with the tase, the knees on your chest. Watch out. Watch out, little bitch. Yeah. Gotcha, buddy. Like, when she's in civilian outfits, like her interactions with Bruce Wayne at that cocktail party was cool. But, like, seeing her in that dress, which she looked beautiful, amazing. whatnot, but she had that model-esque frame physique, which I was like, that's not Wonder Woman. She's a little bit more, more of a muscular build. She's more toned than that. But when they got her in that in the Wonder Woman suit and got to see her actually fight, I was like, okay, I'm believing this. So that makes me really excited for her standalone film that's going to be coming out here. And speaking of, actually, we'll play as Wonder Woman here. How about Wonder Woman versus? Let's get Aquaman up in here. Yeah, it looks good. And it's also got what's old girl from House of Cards? It's Robin Wright. It's got Robin Wright, the Frank Underwood's vice president wife. I love that. That's the ultimate power couple. I'm glad they got there. If you haven't seen House of Cards, get on that. Great show. Spoiler, but they're just the ultimate power couple. That shit is so dope. How they just ride or die for each other. But check that out. But she's supposed to be in the Wonder Woman movie too, so I'm definitely psyched. I will be in theaters to watch that jazz. Come on, bring that spear. Got you with that water, son. But yeah, so that was really dope. I like that. What else? Now, I will tell you what I did have some freaking complaints about, though, is... Hang on a second. Yeah, so Wonder Woman was really cool. I liked her a lot. Because it's good to get some more of the female superheroes in here. Get them some of their own films. I'll use Y. Let me use some of this because I think you're bullshitting. What's your bluff? You got me? Which I have not seen Supergirl. That's like on what? CBS or whatever. So I don't know what it's like. You guys tell me. Are you guys actually watching Supergirl? The Flash was just on there, I think, for the last episode, which I'm a big fan of that show. I like that. Oh, you're gonna hit me with lightning bolts. There you go. You can get it close. You can get it close. There you go. Take that. So yeah, post in the comments. Should I give that a chance? Check it out. What do you guys think? Are you guys watching Supergirl? Is that a good show? I don't know. Moving on here. So Lex Luthor is in this film, played by Jesse Eisenberg. What can I say about Jesse? Jesse's Jesse. I mean, you know what he's getting. If you've seen Social Network, I mean, he plays that. It's him. Just Jesse Eisenberg as if Lex Luthor wasn't there. It's his brand of interpretation. What I don't agree with is everyone is trying to compare him to like the Joker and stuff, and it's like, no, it's completely different. Like, I would hope so, but all he's playing is, and you might have that friend that you know that's really like, knows that person that's like super smart, intelligent, but has no like social skills. That's pretty much what Jesse Eisenberg did. Like, that really super smart dude that's antisocial, like that genius level Stephen Hawking's jazz, but just can't function just with the communication piece with people not on his level. So that's all that was, but it wasn't all Joker-esque, like he was crazy and out of his mind or anything like that. But I won't lie to you. I would have preferred Bryan Cranston in that role. Like Bryan Cranston, Walter White, like that would have been a dope Lex Luthor. I still contest that should have been the course, but I'm not the one doing it. And they did have the cameos in here. The cameos, I must say, I was most excited for Cyborg purely because it had Dyson from T2. And I was like, oh, is that Dyson? Which is just such a homage to the Terminator. Like, you know what you're getting here. So I was really excited for that. I am still not excited for Ezra Miller. And I want to be because Flash is my favorite character, guys. You don't understand how much of a Flash fan I am. And just how he showed up, which I was surprised. Some people didn't understand that was the Flash that came back in that dream sequence to talk to Bruce there. Damn, you see how I just close that gap with you? Slow down time. Waste it. Bow. I love that. Flash is so OP. Dude, I'm playing as Flash again. He's so dope. But yeah, I was that, and people didn't know that there was a mother box in there or anything like that. So that was interesting, perplexing, I must say. But again, this movie is really fan service to everyone who is a fan of DC Comics. Like, you have to be a fanboy to catch some of these little Easter eggs, which, again, it's a struggle with these comic book movies. But I'm not a fan of Ezra Miller. I'm not a fan of him. I don't like his face. I don't like that pencil-thin mustache he has. I don't like his beady little eyes. I don't like Ezra Miller for the Flash. I may be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I want to be pleasantly surprised, and I'm sorry that I'm talking about you, bruh. But you know what you look like. You got out of bed with that fucking shit on your face and thought it was acceptable. I don't know who's on your team, but they need to talk to you. They are not your friends, because that shit is weird, okay? Just like shave that shit off. It's not Barry Allen. Maybe for some other movie, but not for The Flash, not for this Justice League. I don't know what they're thinking about. Fix that. Shave that shit off. Now, if that's some post-apocalyptic shit, and that's why, but that footage they had of you in that gas station, you had that still shitty-ass mustache on, too. So I don't know what's going on here. You're playing with my emotions. I love The Flash. That's my dog. I got a shirt with the little lightning bolt on and everything. I don't like what you're doing. He better be A+. That's all I'm going to say. He better be A+. I can't take it. It's stressing me out, man. But I'll try to give him a chance. If you guys in the comments know more about Ezra Miller than me, and you're saying to yourself right now, nah, Ghandi, he's pretty cool, man. Give him a chance. I'll give him a chance just because I love my Savages. But I still am skeptical. So I hope I'm wrong on this. Oh, gosh. And then Aquaman, yeah, it's Aquaman. He was there floating around the water. I don't know what. Just it's going to be one of two things, people. It's either going to be that his movie, his standalone, is either going to be on some like Guardians of the Galaxy level, like on the sneak tip. We weren't expecting it. We weren't ready. And it's going to be a huge box office success, or that shit is going to be like a Fantastic Four reboot and not make no money, get panned. They gonna fuck up on production. Jason Momoa is gonna throw some tantrums, and I like Jason Momoa, but Aquaman is Aquaman. You either love him or hate him, okay? And I know if you're not into comics, Aquaman is gonna be weird as fuck for you to try to understand. A little dude, man underwater, long ass hair. We're swimming around with fishes and stuff. He can talk to the fish. He can control the fish. Like what? Huh? Are we spending the whole movie underwater? Are we going out on land? Like, what are we going to do with this? So we'll see. It might be on Guardians of the Galaxy level, but we'll see. I don't know. So, yeah, just Batman vs. Superman. Go see it. Go watch it. Give it a chance. It's not bad. It really isn't. Don't listen to the haters. Go see it. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Okay? You know what you're walking into there. It's a Zack Snyder film. If you've watched Zack Snyder films before, you're going to enjoy this. Okay? And it's DC. All characters that you've been growing up with. You don't pass up on some great nostalgia moments. And the movie has its moments. It has its plot holes, its bad elements. But overall, it's not a bad film. Pacing could be adjusted a little bit. But if you want to go into the film and nitpick everything, yeah, it's going to be bad for you. But if you go and find the gems in there, and there are a lot of gems. It's not gemless. They're not sparse. There are great moments in this film. So go check it out, people. I cannot stop singing its praises. But yeah, what else is going on? Oh, you guys hear about SoundCloud? If you're listening to this on SoundCloud, this might intrigue you. You're probably already aware of this, but they're now asking for you to get a subscription. Apparently, it's $10 a month. And if you don't know, with SoundCloud, it's been free for quite some time. You go there, mostly it was popping off for like DJs, independent artists to get their stuff out on a platform that millions of people consume. And then, they had investors and things like that, but those investors are like, well, where's the return? Because you have a free service. The only way they are making money currently are from people investing in them, in the SoundCloud, and then also from the advertisements, those things that you get super annoyed at when it comes up after a song when you're trying to jump to the next track. So now they're asking for a subscription. It's at this point it's optional from what I'm aware of. They're probably going to follow the same model as Spotify and all those folks, where you have your free, but you're still getting ads. And then I guess with the subscription, you get all the ads are removed. You get the ads, and then you get more exclusive artists. But if you're already on SoundCloud, like, you're really not going there for like the exclusive artists, like the big time, like your Rihanna's, your Kanye West's, I don't know. Do people still listen to U2? Is U2 still a thing? I don't know. Your Coldplay, I don't know. Whatever you listen to, Taylor Swift, whatever you like, man, you can have it your way. But you're not going there. You're not going to SoundCloud for that. Oh, don't get up in my ass, Super. So yeah, they're asking for that. So I don't see why, if you're already subscribed, and I'll be curious to see what you guys say. If you already have SoundCloud, are you really interested in paying for something that you've been getting for free, and to just really remove ads and get some artists that you already have? And plus, if people nowadays with music, like, either you already got your streaming service, you either on Team Tidal, Team Apple Music, Google Play, I guess Tidal, if that's the thing. I got a clone of me. There's Doomsday and there's Doomsday up there. Okay, makes sense. Oh, damn, that was beast mode. For me, we'll see. Fucker, I want to send you through the wall. Broke through the armor. Shit. But yeah, I don't see how successful they're going to be with just having getting that subscription service. So good luck to them. Make your money, boo boo. Okay, I'm getting tired of your shit. Oh my gosh. Motherfucker. Just let me kill you. God damn it. There you go. Upper claw. What else? What else is happening right now? Oh, DeAngelo Russel. DeAngelo Russel out here fucking up, guys. If you don't know who he is, he's a rookie on the Lakers, and apparently he was hanging out with one of his teammates, Nick Young or Swaggy P or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I can't call another grown man Swaggy P. That's just dumb. But apparently he was recording him while he was talking about him allegedly. You know, you gotta throw that in there. Messing around with other chicks. Now, the problem with that is Nick Young is apparently dating what's her face? I'm so fancy. That chick, Iggy Azalea or whatever. She's dating that chick. So that's the problem. And then he released it and put it on social media. So that's causing a problem. A big rift on the team. Like, how can you trust a man like that? And then, like, DeAngelo wants to come out and say it was a prank. And I'm like, how the hell is snitching a prank? Like, what? Where's the funny in that? Like, what are you thinking that's interesting? And, you know, these guys are on a team together. Like, trust is very important. Like, you got to trust that man to hit that three, pass that ball, make that layup, shoot that two, that free throw, like, catch that defender, call out that screen, whatever, on that court. If you can't trust them, I mean, shit, I bet DeAngelo be sitting at lunch alone. You can't sit at no table. This seat's taken. Just no love for DeAngelo Russel out here. Just doing some stupid shit, recording people, man. Like, come on. That just not a smart move, man. I'll pray for you, but I don't see you bouncing back from this one, dog. I see a trade in your future. You might be traded fucking 76ers, son. Cause I don't know if I don't watch the Lakers like that, and so I don't know if he's balling out, putting up major points, but he might be gone. I know he's a first round pick or something, but shit, fuck it up, buddy. It's fucking's up. So hope it turns around for you, my friend. And yeah, there's some controversy in the great state of North Kakalaki. In North Carolina, boy, Pat McRoy, and it's election time. This is an election year for you, son. So if you don't know, pretty much like what was within the past week or so, they passed our state, the government passed a bill which is now law. Which is passed in a real, like, shady way. Like, it was in a special session of Congress and whatnot. Where basically you have to use the bathroom that you're assigned at birth. So, this causes a problem for, or affects, I guess, the transgender community. And, you know, I go on my Facebook and I'm looking at my wall. And I'm friends with a diverse group of people. Okay, I don't like to judge people based on what their values or beliefs are. Like, you know, it's your life, live it how you want to. So I'm always curious to see, like, what, you know, when things like this create sides or division. Like, what are you really saying? What do you think? What's your side of? What's your tale of the tape? How you feel about it? Tell me how it's fucking with you. so I'm just really more intrigued with how people are fighting over where other people are shitting. You know? We're fighting about where people shit. Do we understand that as a unit? Because we're all in this together. This is the human race. We all in this together. So your fuck-ups are my fuck-ups. Okay? And your foolishness is my foolishness. But this is what we're fighting about, where people are shitting. I mean, and forget the argument about safety, or you think it's gross, or it makes you uncomfortable, or you should be able to identify as whatever you want, or whatever gender you want, and civil rights and all that. Just, bruh. Everyone's going to continue to shit where they want to shit. Okay? It's an unenforceable law without snitching. And are you going to be that guy or woman or whatever that's like, oh man, this dude walked into the women's bathroom, or whatever, or this woman walked into the men's bathroom and went and used the bathroom. You know how many times drunk women have come in, like on St. Patty's Day on bar crawls, women just going in the men's bathroom? Not a fucking problem. Men goes into a woman's bathroom. I mean, okay, just if you want to make a scene about it, but if homies just go in there and take a piss and is out, it's a bathroom. We're all doing the same shit. Our shits ain't different. They're all brown. Sometimes spinach green. Okay? Like, I mean, there's no way that it's going to be enforced. It's not like cops ain't going to be checking bathrooms for IDs, folks. That's not going to happen. So wherever you want to shit, you can shit. All right? But what if bathroom attendants started checking IDs? Wouldn't that be a bitch? I hate bathroom attendants. If y'all, like, it's the most infuriating thing. That's what makes me uncomfortable, are bathroom attendants. They're sitting there on their little stool, and they got the whole layout of, like, there's mints, gum, cigarettes, cologne, different soaps and lotions. And it's just like, oh my gosh, as soon as I walk in there, and it's like, and you know, you're not going in the bathroom in a comfortable state. You're going there because you got to take a piss or whatever. I'm going up, and I walk in there as soon as I see dude, homeboy, I'm just like, oh shit. Now this has become an ordeal. Now this has become a mental battle in my head of, okay, after I get done taking this piss, I got to go over here. I'm going to wash my hands because I'm not a dirty motherfucker. And this man is forcing his service on me. That's my problem. You're forcing a service on me that I don't want, because I go up there to wash my hands. This motherfucker got the soap held hostage. I don't know, sausage? He's got the soap held hostage. So you can't get your own soap. I am a grown-ass man. I know how soap operates. I've been doing it since I was 3 or 4. When I was potty trained, whenever I could get up there and get that bar of soap and go, or I could get that little squeezy bottle, because if you was a little bit fancy and you had some money, you got that little replaceable soap, you know, that liquid soap. You go squirt that on there, get it nice. You know, you got pre-wet your hands, then soap, lather it up. Wash it. See, been doing it forever. I know it like the back of my hand. I do not need assistance. To wash my hands or to dry them. Matter of fact, you got the paper towels. Why are you holding the soap and the paper towels hostage? What is going on? Is this America? Because I feel like I just walked into communist Russia, where you got everything just held up. You got it hemmed up. Just let it go. Let it be who it is. Let me make that decision to wash my hands. Give me that option. Don't make me take a service that I didn't ask for. Because then when you give me the soap, then you give me the paper towels, now I'm like, fuck. There's that big ass fucking fishbowl tip jar. We've all seen it. It's either a fishbowl or it's a little box or something, whatever, for you to insert your money for a service that you did not ask for. And now it's like, well, how much are you going to give them? Okay. Are you going to be just $1? Is it going to be $2? Are you going to try to go balls out and give them $5? Did this motherfucker just offer me gum too? I don't want any gum. I brought my own gun. Damn it. Cologne? No, don't need it. Don't need any of that cheap shit. It's not going to help. No one's going to be able to smell that shit out there wherever you're at. Probably in the club. It's hot as fuck. It's steamy. A little cologne ain't going to help you with the musk that is just the ambience of that scene. Because bathroom attendants aren't at the bar. Bathroom attendants aren't anywhere else that I go besides the club. They're always in there. Just sons of bitches. I can't stand it. So now I'm put in that predicament of tipping. And you know what? Sometimes I am a goddamn savage. I don't tip shit because I didn't want the service. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But every time I'm forced in that situation, I don't like it. It makes me feel a little bit fucked up about myself. It's like, homie, is this all you can do? Is this? Because I don't want to fuck the dude over as another fellow person. But it's just like, shit, I don't need it. Fucking hijacking the paper towels and soap. It's frustrating. You know what else is frustrating? What happened to me earlier? People who hijack your time. Time jackers is what I like to call them. I had this lady so I'm on the way to work. I'm running a little bit behind to work. I'm not behind yet. I have time. I have allotted myself enough time for me to do A, B, and C. Okay? And so I pull up and I park, and it's like, all right, I'm about to go head off to this meet. And then this lady parks next to me in this truck. And she was like, and I'm getting out of the car. I'm getting my book bag. I'm getting my workout stuff. Just about to head right into the office. And then this lady's like, oh, hey, can I get your help with something if you have time? And then goes immediately into saying, yeah, just come over here. First of all, I hate those people that, hate is such a strong word, but it pisses me off. It gets me to a point where it's just, you're fucking with my, what's the word? My character. Because I'm always wanting to help, but you're taking advantage. You didn't give me the option. It's the people that go, hey, can I ask you a question? Well, you didn't give me much of a fucking choice, did you? Or, hey, can you help me out with this? And then go right into not asking, hey, do you have time? And waiting for an answer. They're taking it. They're just taking it from you without asking permission. And I don't know about you guys, but I value my time. I enjoy my time. My time is my time. I live in my time. My time is all the time. I love my time. The time that I have to myself, I enjoy it. I indulge it fully. When I give my time out to other activities and indulgements, that's when you get to have that time to do whatever you want with my time. But when I just have my time, I like to keep my time to my time. If you can understand what I'm saying here, then we're all good. So when this lady did this, it just put me in a sense of like, oh man, what is it? Because you're taking this a lot of time that I had, didn't give me a choice. And so she's describing to me, oh yeah, can you come look? Yeah, it's over here. Like, it's with my car. I smell gas. I'm like, in my head, what the fuck? You smell gas? Why do you think that I can help you with this problem? You smell gas? Well, take it to the damn mechanic. I didn't get out of my car wearing a jumpsuit with a tag that said fucking Spence on it. Mechanic. No. I had nothing like that. I had no part of the uniform of a mechanic on. So why are you asking me about smelling gas, which is freaking dangerous? She first asked me, it was like, oh, is the gas cap on? Well, she twisted it, made the clicking noise. I twisted it, made the clicking noise. Seemed like it's pretty secure. It's making the clicking noise. Oh yeah, I still smell gas. Well, lady, I was... And I responded to her, and I feel like I was a bit savage. I didn't mean to be. I'm an unintentional savage. I don't mean to do certain things. I felt like I was being nice, and I was honestly just trying to present it in a nice way. But what I said to her, well, you know, there's a repair shop like right next to this building right over here, and there's some mechanics in there. You can ask them about that gas leak, because that does sound dangerous. Sounds like you should get that checked out over there with the mechanics and everything. It's like, oh yeah, you know, the Griffin brothers and stuff. I was like, yeah, with them. Okay, well, thank you. All right, well, yeah, well, I hope you figure that out. So I was polite, that could have come off dickish. I might be overthinking it a little bit, but I don't like time jackers. It's rude. It's selfish. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be a time jacker. Don't hijack the time. Time is valuable, people. We only got a limited amount of it. Ah, man. That was a bit rough, wasn't it? I feel like I went off on a tangent. I apologize. Just sometimes, man, just gets me riled up. But it's Friday. We should be happy, right? So, I think I'm going to conclude this podcast. I don't know where I got with on the time on this. Hopefully, I'm working up to an hour, folks. But thanks for joining me along on this journey. I hope I'm being entertaining. I hope you're getting some knowledge and some insights on things. So putting these out every Friday. This is also available on SoundCloud as well. So, pop it in. If you work in a cubicle, something, keep you entertained. A little knowledge, little places to go. Check out some things, look up some stuff that you might have missed during the week because you're busy, because you got time for other things. So I appreciate you sharing your time with me. So that's it for the FMJ Ghandi Happy Friday podcast. Hope you enjoyed it and enjoy your weekend. We'll catch you next time. Peace.